Okay, here we go, guys. This is potentially the finale. Potentially. Like, maybe there's another boss afterwards or something, but, I mean, there is another boss for sure, but don't know how many more bosses there are. There's at least once. Like, one. Oh? You? I haven't talked to you in a while.
So, you've come. This is the Hall of Creation, resting place of the throne. Now, as to who will claim it, frankly, it matters not to me.
I thought I might find you here.
I expected as much from the one who wields my brother's power. But if our goals do not align, there can be no reconciliation, not even with you.
Oh, what are they gonna look like?
Now is the time to settle this.
Why do you have a thing in front of your face? I mean, his entire look looks super cool, and then there's the thing around his face, and it's super lame.
A crash between two true gods. Let us determine who is more worthy of the throne. Come.
Imagine if this game was like a Kingdom Hearts like game. Like, this would be an awesome, like, dude, like this design of an enemy for like a boss fight.
This'll do.
Oh, he's also level 83. Weak to fire. Which I don't have on you for some reason. I guess, yeah. Doesn't have a whole lot of HP either. Ooh. Nice crit.
You face an Amatsukami.
Yeah, let's go.
Watch this.
$4K? Oh my god, that hurts for so much. Almost. There we go. I honestly thought the end, like the final bosses would be like at least 90, if not more, you know? A Dukin!
Well done, brother.
If Kibit, gotcha, Crypt. All good. Bear in mind, this is one of many endings.
Who will take the throne has been determined. Thus, I shall fulfill my role.
Which is?
For ages I have watched over this world. But at last I can administer my true duty. Now, take the throne. Become its new ruler.
Okay.
The throne! What foolishness. Chaos will no doubt continue to grip this world.
No more throne, buddy. No more angels, no more demons. Just humans. Oh. They seem to be happy with my decision.
And so, the battle of the gods came to an end, yet the victor had forsaken his claim to sovereignty. The world was not created anew. Rather, the agents of chaos continued to run rampant. However, even in this absence of order, humanity found a way to combat the demons.
This isn't trending. This is like...
will inevitably perish in the fight against the overwhelming forces of demon kind. But with the power of both knowledge and creation on their side, humanity will surely see victory. His throne gone, the new ruler observed the disarray below, pleased by the thoughts of things yet to come.
Interesting. This isn't the ending I wanted per se. Like, I wanted a true ending, but unfortunately I can't get it. Like, from what I've seen, like, online it seems at least, is you need to make, like, there's so many factors to be able to even make this. Like, you need, like, to get, like, 75% of all the demons, I think, like, in the compendium, and then you have to do, like, a whole bunch of different things. Like, all the side quests that I've done, obviously, already, but, like, a bunch more things, too. It's basically, like, impossible to be done, almost, like, unless you really, really go nuts and spend, like, an extra, like, 20, I could have done it maybe, like, with an extra 20 hours, like, go back, get all the demons, make sure that, like, go back to all the zones, capture all the demons, like merge all the demons. Because I think that was the only thing that was missing, actually. It was that bit. Let's see here. All... Hey, Raven. See, that's cool too. It's like I'm looking at this list here and it says, like, in your first playthrough you should totally do this ending first. So I mean, I'm not planning on doing the other playthroughs, but like that's kind of interesting. They said, like, do this ending first, then do Law, which is like the angels, I think. Then Chaos, which is the what is it? Like the president dude. And then, like, as a final playthrough, then do the neutral ending again, but this time, like, reach the possibility to do all of the, like, the extra ending. Yeah, so where I failed is at the very end when you see Maria. She's supposed to give you a quest, and she didn't give me a quest. She was just, like, looking at me, and apparently to get that quest, that's where you need to have reached 75% demons registered in the compendium and obtain the Seed of Life key. You need both of those things. Then the Noble Queen, then Maria gives you the quest of Noble Queen, and you complete it, and then I would have had the ending that I wanted, which was create a world for humanity alone. Bummer. Credits, yeah. So I got one of the ending. I got, like, the neutral ending, essentially. which is not the true ending. To do the true ending, I was this close to the true ending. I was missing one thing. Like I needed to get 75% of all the demons in the compendium. It's probably what I'm going to end up doing, actually, because that's what I consider that I wanted, because this isn't the ending that I wanted. I wanted the true ending. I was aiming for it because the true ending was actually what I was like pining for the entire game. I was like fighting for that one goal. Interesting though, like the game was super fun. It was really cool. It was a super awesome game. Like combat system is really fun. I can definitely see there's so many ways you can cheese the game if you know what you're doing, or even with DLCs, that it's possibly possible to kind of play on like a harder difficulty level and even then have like an easier time. I think the hard part, regardless of difficulty, or rather like especially because of difficulty, is going to be the start of the game, because you have so very few ways to get your MP back. It's probably the hardest bit. It's probably that bit, because once you get like further into the game, you have so many more options. It's probably a lot more easier to kind of manage even on those harder difficulty level. Yeah, I was severely missing that aspect too, Encrypt, not gonna lie. This was very gameplay centric, and the story was taking a back seat a lot of the time. The environments kind of got samey after a while too. Oh, Lady New has become unlocked for a fusion. Interesting. Abdiel. Fallen Abdiel. Okay. Yeah. It felt very Pokemon-like, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's the way I felt it too. Felt extremely Pokemon-like. Because in Pokemon the story kind of is almost non-existent too. Like that's not what matters. What matters is the gameplay. So very much the same vein, for sure. I was honestly missing the story element, and whilst the game had really good music at times, not all the time, like most of the time the music was just it was serviceable, it was all right, but like it had like some good tracks. The thing is, like a game like Persona usually has like incredible music the entire way through. Also feels kind of weird because if you compare this game to like Persona 5, for example, even a Royal Edition, it does kind of feel like Persona is getting a whole lot more love from Atlus as a franchise than SMT. You can tell just in the way the game is developed, the way, like, you know, like the amount of content in the game. I don't know. I felt like this was kind of like an extremely bare bone Persona, essentially, is what it felt like. So kind of it was my first SMT game. Obviously, it wasn't like the pure experience, because the pure experience probably to play on normal and then like have your butt kicked every so often and just die a ton. But like I didn't want to spend 100 hours playing this game either, so I'm glad with the choices that we made, although it kind of made the last bit of the game kind of trivial. I didn't complete the last boss though, like the very last optional boss, which is just from the DLC. We attempted it, we died horribly, and I can see like a way to beat him, obviously, even in casual, but it's just like you need to have a very specific team of demons, I think. and like backups and backups of your backups, and like very, very specific skills at very, very specific time, and like you kind of have to build specifically for that one boss. So yeah, it's time, even more time in the game that I didn't really want to spend. So yeah, but I mean, overall it was good. It was a good game and definitely worth the price, especially in like the special we paid. Like I didn't pay full price for this, which is still mind-boggling because there's a lot of content. Like literally there's like 4 playthroughs in the game if you want to get all the endings. There's a lot of gameplay. But yeah, I think in the end I still prefer the Persona kind of approach to things.